It's been 5 years since The Last of Us Part 2 rocked the gaming world, and whether you loved it or hated it, there's one question that refuses to go away. Will there be a Part 3? From secret story drafts to canceled multiplayer spin-offs, and from the booming success of the TV series to whispers of a brand new IP, Naughty Dog has been busy, but the clues are stacking up. So, is The Last of Us Part 3 actually happening? Or are we just chasing shadows? Let's break it all down. Since 2020, fans of The Last of Us have been holding their breath. It's now been half a decade with no official confirmation of a third game. That's unusual for a franchise this big, especially one that has sold millions of copies and practically defines the PlayStation brand. Let's be real, it's hard to imagine that Sony would let this franchise fade away. Even more surprising, there hasn't been a single official teaser or logo drop. No posters, no press releases, just a trail of scattered comments from Neil Druckmann and a whole lot of speculation. So why the silence? Let's rewind for a moment. When The Last of Us Part 2 dropped in 2020, it divided the gaming community. Some praised the bold storytelling and evolved gameplay mechanics. Others were furious, especially over Joel's controversial fate. But regardless of how you felt, here's the fact. It was a monster hit. The PS4 version alone sold over 10 million copies. It won Game of the Year. It ignited debates that spilled out of gaming and into podcasts, think pieces, and yes, even academic discussions. And just recently, both Part 1 and Part 2 got remastered for PS5 and PC. Critics may have called them unnecessary, but they sold really well anyway. That shows us something. There's still demand. The clearest breadcrumbs about Part 3 come from Neil Druckmann himself. In the 2023 behind-the-scenes documentary about the making of the series and games, he said, "There are still stories left to tell." That quote exploded online. Some fans saw it as a coded confirmation. It's coming, they said. But in reality, it was just a passing comment, far from an official announcement. Later, Druckmann walked it back a little. He clarified, "We'll only make the third game if we find a good story to tell." So, they're not forcing a sequel just because of fan demand or financial pressure. And honestly, that's both reassuring and frustrating. Before we continue, if you want to try the latest games without breaking the bank, GameFly lets you rent physical copies and have them delivered right to your door. Click the link in the description to learn more and start your free trial. Whether you're into post-apocalyptic stories, sci-fi adventures, or just want to revisit PlayStation classics, GameFly